arrived just in time to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We have fabulous guests, exciting shows, and mind-blowing interviews. So keep it locked and enjoy your spot here on the Love Drops at 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there.
Man, J.R. Perry, we're bringing it to you live. Yes, we are Love Drops. I got some very interesting guests coming on today. I'm going to bring up my first guest here, Johnny Britt. We also have another guest that will be coming on later in the show, and that's Madamm Meek. So y'all come stay tuned, stay locked, for you can hear what we getting ready to get down. But right now, I believe I have on the phone Mr. Johnny Britt. Are you there, Johnny?
Hey, Brother JR, what's happening, man?
Hey, man, what's up, man? It's been a while. We chopped it up. We chopped it up many times before on some of my shows. So let's see what's going on with you today. What's happening with you, Johnny?
Man, so much. I have a brand new album. It's called Midnight in Paris. And man, it's killing. We are up for Grammy nomination consideration on this joint.
All right.
We have the first single. And the thing about the album, man, it's French inspired. Because I studied in Paris, France, right? I studied music at the Conservatoire de Versailles. Et je parle français tous les choses comme ça. So, it's a French-inspired album that is inspired by my life and my time here in France. It's a killer album, and it's doing really great things, and I'm so proud of it.
That's great, man. How many cuts you got on this album, Mr. Britt?
Yeah, I have 12 songs, 12 chansons en français. 12 songs. My first single, Midnight in Paris, it hit the top 10 on Billboard. It's been released. That's Midnight in Paris. Then I have a song called Show You. It's a vocal Marvin Gaye kind of vibe. That hit number 8 on the R&B charts.
Oh, wow.
And then we released a song called Chérie Je t'aime. This is a song that I wrote in Paris. And this is a Brazilian bossa nova kind of song. And it's hitting on all the Brazilian stations across the country. And then we released C'est la vie. It's a song on mental health awareness.
Okay.
And we released that in May. And it's global. It's just a social conscious song, and all these songs are up for Grammy nominations. And my current single is called Emotions, and Emotions just got released about 2 weeks ago, and it's like a Earth, Wind and Fire, Johnny Britt kind of vibe. It's really killer.
Okay.
And that's up for best R&B song. And then lastly, I have a song called Ici en Paris, which means here in Paris. And this song is also up for Best Jazz Performance for the Grammys. But this song was inspired. This was the last song, JR, that I wrote for the album. And I've been working with Damson Idris, the big-time actor. He's actually starring in the new Formula One movie. But he is slated to be the next Miles Davis in the new Miles Davis movie, and I'm coaching him on trumpet.
Okay.
So when I was doing that, I got inspired to write this song, Ici en Paris, and it's a magnificent piece, very cinematic. It's like Miles Davis-y type. But that closes out, the brand new album, Midnight in Paris.
That's what's up, man. You've been doing your thing for a little bit, and for my listeners who may not be familiar with you, let's roll down a little bit of your history, your journey. Let's let people know who Johnny Britt is, and because you're right now piped into 205 countries, brother, checking you out, for real, and we live at that. So give them a little background. Give them a little background on you, Johnny Britt.
I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of background, but this is what I tell all my fans. I have a brand new book, and it's called The Soloist. And everything I'm about to tell you, and so much more, is in my brand new book called The Soloist. You can get it at Amazon.com. JohnnyBritt.com. It's called The Soloist. And it's an autobiography of my life's journey, which began in Cleveland, Ohio, where I started playing trumpet at the age of 12. And in junior high school, I was in band with Arsenio Hall. Arsenio was a little chubby guy. He played drums.
Okay.
I was playing trumpet. And we became really good friends. And we started a band together.
Oh, really?
And we used to rehearse at his mother's house.
Okay.
And, we were both from two inner city kids from Cleveland wanting to, be in the entertainment industry. So that's where I started, man, and so from there, of course, I graduated from high school, and I was really privileged to go study abroad in Paris, France. That's how I speak fluent French, and I studied there at the Conservatoire de Versailles and really grew so much. From there, I went to Chicago. I had the great opportunity to go to Chicago, where I continued my studies, met my wife there, and really my big break came while I was in Chicago because I met Otis Williams from The Temptations. And he hired me as the youngest ever musical director for The Temptations.
Wow.
And that would allow that's what enabled me to move out here to Los Angeles, with a great job here. I'm the musical director. I'm in charge of The Temptations. The orchestrator, everything, that all was fell on me. So I did that, and from that, I produced some music to the Emmy Award-winning The Temptations movie miniseries. I was a music producer on that, and from there I was the music producer for the Little Richard story. Because I've always been into film as far as behind the scenes, and then of course I love the stage as well. And I've toured with Maxwell, Josh River, just the biggest people in the world. I'm on tour right now. Actually, I'm just home for a summer break. A quick break. I'm going back out on Wednesday. But I've been on a 60-city tour this summer, and just so much is happening, with the tour, with the records, with the videos, and everything is like at JohnnyBritt.com. And if you guys can all follow me on Instagram, Johnny Britt Instagram, you can follow me on my YouTube page, which is Johnny Britt. I appreciate that. And for you Facebook people out there, it's Johnny Music Britt on Facebook. So I love hearing from my fans, and all this new music is really
Sound like you've been busy, man, since the last time we did a little powwow, and I appreciate you, keeping those good energies out there. And let's talk about some things, because you used to be with Motown. Let's talk about that. Because what name were you under at Motown at that time?
Yeah, that's when I first met you. My group, a group that I founded. It was inspired. I founded this group, and I got the idea and inspiration from Miles Davis, from his last album that he did, which was called Doo-Bop, and he did it with a rapper called Easy Mo B. And this is right around when the time The Chronic came out with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And I felt, man, if I got a rapper with my Marvin Gaye vocals and a Miles Davis trumpet, I just thought it could be something. So I auditioned like 47 rappers actually, and came up with the guys I decided to do the group with, and we got signed to Motown, Mojazz Records, and we became Impromptu. A lot of you guys know the group Impromptu. That was the group that I founded, and we actually did 4 albums together, 2 on Motown and 2 independently. That was like when I met you. That's when we were on BET a lot, and a lot of my fans, they know me, from Impromptu, was the vibe that we had there. But it's funny because that's 4 albums of Impromptu, but man, since Impromptu, this is my 7th solo album, JR.
Wow,
7th solo album.
You've been putting work in, man. I like that, man. And you're saying you're on tour. Where is the tour going to be on? And once you get off a break, where are you going?
Well, if you go to my website, JohnnyBritt.com, it's there. I'm only saying that because it's so many cities. I can't even tell you. Half the time, I don't even know what day it is or where I am.
You don't know if you're coming or going, huh? They got you busy.
Yeah, because we
spin on you, and maybe you can tell us about this particular song that you had sent to me.
You talking about emotions?
No. Show you, yes.
Show you is that's up for best R&B performance for the Grammys this year. Like I mentioned to you, we hit number 8 with the R&B digital platform. And I do want to let you know, I just received a Indie Soul Award for the second year in a row for a song from my last album, which is called Ocean Waves. I just received the award, just the 2025 award. I received that for Ocean Waves, and then last year I received the 2024 award for my song Butterflies, a duet that I did with me and Will Downing. And that's on my last album, which is called After We Play. So you got a lot of catching up to do.
Man, you got more songs than Carter got bills, man. I mean, God, please, boy, I mean. Okay, well, I am honored to spin this particular song, Show You, and this is by my man Johnny Britt. Y'all check him out here on JR Love Drops. That's my man, Johnny Britt, B-R-I-T-T-T. B-R-I-T-T. What's going on, Britt? What's going on? So you showing me, so what's going on, man? That's a smooth joint, man. I like that. That gives me that Marvin flavor with the OG trumpet that you're doing, you know, that brings you home to Miles Davis. But it's all twined into you, though. That's your thing. And
right. And that's what I'm really digging about this whole journey.
Yeah.
Like before when I met y'all was on Motown Records.
Right.
And now I am on J Jam's Records, which is my own record.
All right, JJ.
J Jam's record, yeah, and it's, well, first of all, that song is dedicated to all the lovely ladies around the world.
All right, lovely ladies.
Beautiful ladies around the world.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna do what I gotta do to show you. Showing you, baby.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I tell you, man, you all around guy, man. We've been chopping it up, man. Every show I've done, I always had to have you on. But let's talk about you. You do radio too, so let's talk about that, okay? Because a lot of people, so you don't want to talk about that, but I'm gonna bring that out.
It's okay. I think it's been about, it could be 3 or 4 years I've been doing radio now.
Yeah.
And I actually stumbled into it by accident because I'm pretty popular in the UK, where I'm going there this fall in London.
Mm-hmm.
And London radio station, Solar Radio, they've been playing impromptu. They love soul music over there.
Yeah. Now, when I hear that Solar, is that deriving from Dick Griffey? Because when I hear that name, I think I even met you through Dick. I think the rapper Krishan, or what's his name, Krishan or something. Yeah. See, I was gonna interview him. This is way back in the day, the 90s.
So that's how we met.
Yeah. See, you just didn't remember. See, I'm like the elephant, baby. I remember it all, And
it's funny that you would mention that because I have 7 albums. I have Krishan on one of my songs on like 3 albums.
See, I ain't gonna forget LaShawn because when Dick Griffey asked me to come over to his office over there on Cahuenga, this is when I believe the Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre and what's his name, Suge Knight. He was basically kind of the manager, and that big brother walked up on me I'm like, really? And I'll never forget this. And Virgil said, well, that's J.R. Perry, that's Dick Griffey's friend. And Suge, he was just as humble as it could be. And then I went in the studio to this is on my television platform to interview Krishan because Dick was feeling him. You know what I'm saying? And
what happened? Let me tell you about the story on that. The story on that is Krishan was my first rapper.
Okay.
I told you I had to audition 47 rappers for the impromptu joint.
Right.
But what happened was when I had this idea, the concept for Miles, the first rapper that I got was Krishan.
Okay.
And I got him, Cool in the Game's manager, Busby Willis, asked me if I could help this guy out. He's from Jersey, so I had him come to the studio. Long story short, I thought he was dope. And we decided to do some stuff together. I said, hey man, let's do some stuff together because, this group thing was kind of happening. And made a long story short, JR, we had 5 major record labels wanting to sign us. This is more impromptu.
Okay.
We had 5 major record labels, and in some kind of way, he got hooked up with Dick. And Dick really loved the whole body. And one thing I knew, this is how I knew I had something with impromptu, because Dick Griffey, with all respect, he said to Krishan, this is a hell of a concept. The concept of the singer, Marvin singer, Miles trumpet, and the rapper. He just said, so I knew I had something, right? So anyway, I think he probably gave Krishan some money. Because
from what I can tell, listen to what I'm saying. There was a lot of people coming up at that time. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if he took favor to this young man or whatever, because I didn't know who he was.
No. But listen, let me finish this story real fast. So, long story short is, I'm telling you, we had 5 major record deals on the table. And Krishan was insisting that we sign with Nick.
Okay.
Well, my lawyer told me, if you sign with Dick, you got to get another lawyer. you know. And so I'm like, we got 5 deals. I said, look, bring the contract from Dick to the lawyer's office, and let's see what's going to be. Got 5 offers. So, man, my lawyer is going through this contract, and at the end of the contract, Kashawn signed it.
Already?
So he was bound to Dick. So he couldn't do that with me no place else because he just signed the contract. Now, they were trying to woo me over there because he dug him from my songs in Kashawn. That had a divide, So anyway, I wouldn't do it. And the deal was lost, and I'll never forget. I went to RCA Records. It was Allison Gabriel, and I was so down because I lost the 5 deals because I lost the rapper. And Allison Gabriel told me, she says, Johnny, get another rapper and I'll sign you. Because Diggable Planets was out and all that stuff. Trying to call a question, all that stuff. So that thing was hot. She said, get another rapper and I'll sign you. So that's why when I say I auditioned 47 rappers, that was after Kashawn.
I get it.
So
Okay.
I auditioned 47 rappers, and I decided who I decided with, and then we got the deal at Motown.
Okay.
The same concept with a different voice.
Okay.
And we got so that's that whole story with the Dick Griffin Kashawn thing. But Kashawn and I made up, and like I said, he's on 2 or 3 of the albums. Because he's dope. I think he's really dope.
Yeah, well, like I said, he was brought to my attention, and you know what I mean, for whatever special reason, Dick wanted to do something with him, and but it's all good, man. I mean, I'm loving where you are. You got some good energy going on with your music, and before I let you go, what you want to tell these people in 205 countries? What you want them to know about you right now?
First of all, I want all y'all to contact me, let me know, say hi, let me know where you're from, and tell me how you like the records. I really do appreciate that because I am an independent artist, and I need each of you guys to tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your friends, and they ask y'all what is it, y'all let them know it's Johnny Britt, Britt, and it is what it is. It's some dope music. And y'all go to JohnnyBritt.com. Like I said, Johnny Britt Instagram. I need them likes, I need them follows. I need y'all to forward this stuff because it don't happen by itself, especially when you're independent. Now you got $1 million for marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
So my people that love the music, that's what really keeps this train and keeps the music going and happening. But the main thing, y'all, is I got this brand new album, Midnight in Paris. Please get it, download it, promote it. Midnight in Paris. These songs are really, really dope. You just heard 1 of 12. You heard Show You. And I mentioned all the other songs that are just really, really feeling. And I just appreciate the support of you checking it out. I'm singing in French. I'm doing spoken word in French. The album is like, all my albums are half and half. Meaning, I'm playing trumpet on half of them, so like kind of half of them are instrumentals. The other half are vocals. That's just the way because I'm on dual threat. So you will really enjoy the album.
Man, that's what's up, man. I love when we shoot it and we drop it here on Love Drops. You've been around for 20 years, coming on my show here and there. And man, look, I'm gonna keep everybody tuned in. I'll be spinning this one here, and when you get some more, you shoot them to me because you know how I do it over here. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna be checking back into you, and I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing, Johnny. B-R-I-T-T, Britt.
B-R-I-T-T, man. Thank you so much.
All right, baby boy. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back with my next guest. Y'all keep it locked here, Madamm, Meek. Just gonna come check me out.
Hey, put it on speaker, leave it. Alright.
What up, though?
Girl, let me tell you how they hate on me.
I'm in the studio about to put that on wax right now. Hated by all.
hated by all, hated by all, hated by all, hated by all, confronted by none. That's why I stay on sex and battle for funds. And if you lyrically speaking, come on and bring me some. Why y'all assume I be talking about guns? Hated by all, confronted by none. That's why I stay on sex and battle for funds. And if you lyrically speaking, come on and bring me some. Why y'all assume I be talking about guns? I told you on the first track about them pointer and thumbs. At any pressure paranoia, you can be left numb. But you think I'm from the slum, nigga, it's a large village. Why you think we spit the illest? Why you think we keep shit the realest? You ain't got no choice but to fill us. The brothers and sisters from SSD, we been getting skriller. With a mouthpiece like this, we gon' keep counting figures. Now they put me on a level up, Tupac and Jigga. Damn, it's a female that's on the agenda. Never have to reload on you rap pretenders. Now your record labels talking about they have to suspend you, cause apparently they heard that the Madamm has entered the game. Hated by all, hated, hated. Hated by all, hated by all, hated by all, confronted by none. That's why I stay on sex. Hated by all, hated, hated. Hated by all, hated by all, hated by all, confronted by none. That's why I stay on sex. Will never let no weapon form against me prosper. Thanks for always keeping me ahead of the roster. Today was a good day, didn't have to use my chopper. I guess they just knew not to have me bother. See, I got to keep my head above the waters, cause without you, there's still 99 and I have problems. You know how we doing the D, stay blowing on them strawberry G's. You heard that nigga Big E. My Detroit players always keep it duggy. We stepping out in gators in the motor CD. Just give us RESPECT when you talking about the SSB. Now nigga, you heard me. I'ma have you niggas running, trying to make 100, because there was one rule in schools that 99 and a half it just won't do. It had to be rock gut and 100 proof, cause if you snooze you lose. Step into the Joe Lewis and get badly bruised. What you think that's supposed to mean? Because Motown the move gon' continue to be the kings and queens of rap, R&B and blues. Stay on cloud 9 for you industry fools. Time will tell, time will prevail. Time I send us all to heaven and hell. And without this might be like time with no bell. So now that you know I'm hungry, don't be fucking with my mail. Hated by all, hated, hated. Hated by all, hated by all, hated by all, confronted by none. That's why I stay on set. Hated by all, hated, hated. Hated by all, hated by all, hated by all, confronted by none. That's why I stay on set.
Yeah, we're live, y'all, here at 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Yes, I got another artist want to introduce you. She's a fantastic rapper. She is working with the consortium of ladies, and they call themselves the Rap Mothers of Rap, and they're doing their thing. And I just want to see if she with me. You there, Madamm Meek? Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you, Mr. Perry.
What's up, sis? How's it going? Let's chop it up a little bit. You've been doing this rap thing for quite a while. You're one of the legends in the game. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you was over there with Master P and doing your thing. I mean, come on, girl. You've been doing it and putting it down. And check us out. You still doing it, and you connected with some musical people. The music is in your blood. You feel me? Yeah. So tell my listeners all over the world just a little bit about you, sis.
Well. First of all, I want to tell the world what up, dog.
What up? That's right.
I'm from the deep streets.
Oh, we're talking about them streets over there in the deep, baby.
From the deep, baby, you know, we the originators of everything.
You know that's real. You know that's right. You know what I'm saying? And you basically been kind of like just real progressive. You know, I've been listening to some of your music, which we gonna play a little bit here down the road. So tell these people how did you start in Detroit?
Oh man, so my family is we had a record store there called Chantilly Records. That's
right.
That's my blood. Them and my granddaddy started that, but we came from Gary, Indiana. That's where it started. From with me.
Okay.
Where I
you was over there with Michael Jackson, them. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna tell them like my family is the legends of Gary, not Michael Jackson.
Oh, wait a minute now. Okay, hold up.
No disrespect, Jackson's my people. You know the Jackson's my people, but
all right.
my uncle them had a band called IND in Gary, Indiana. It was the first group to have a vinyl album out of Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
So everybody check that out. So you I got receipts. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And you also are related to the great Jerry Long. I understand.
Mr. Cocaine himself, the most featured artist in the world.
Yeah. I had the pleasures of spinning some of his stuff back in the day. He had a really nice song, a very good video. I believe it was called Nickel Slick, I believe, and that was back in the day. And so let's keep moving. You are also on Master P label or working with Master P. How did that start?
Well, with Master P was working with my son's father, Young Bleed.
Okay.
And that's how I even got in the entwinement with the Master P situation. Young Bleed is the one that made the song "How You Do That" there.
Yes. That was a big smash.
One of the biggest songs from over there. So yeah, and that's how I got intertwined with that.
Yeah. And
with the Master P and Young Bleed situations.
Okay. And you're still based in the Detroit area, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, baby. That's what's up. And let's move on a little bit more. You being with the Faces Rap Mothers. Let's talk about that. I like that. Because my girl turned me on to Candy, and I've been seeing her doing her thing for a good number of years, you know, and her daughter and her son, talented. So how did that happen? Talk about that.
Okay, so this is a story. So I met Candy through Tyrese Gibson's sister, Shanta Gibson.
Okay.
She called her Shanta. Her media name was Queen G.
Okay.
And me and Tyrese's sister, like I said, Shanta, Queen G. I used to do publishing for her. Like I was her publicist. I would do her, help her with her shows and doing little small commercials for her and things like that. And then Candy got a whiff of me, and she was like, I wanted to be a Face of Rap Mothers, but she didn't know I did music. Candy just was looking at beauty. She didn't. And she knew I owned a radio station, so she wanted to, she's an entrepreneur. And then how Candy found out, Candy brand was growing pretty big. And she called me one day and like frantic. It was like, they think I'm a rap group and I'm just a bunch of independent mothers. And so she was like, Shanta said you do music. I was like, yeah, I rap. So she asked me to remake. I'm trying to think. Well, I think the first song she asked me to remake was Goodies.
Okay.
And after that, she went crazy. She was like, oh my God, I did not know you could rap like that. And so after that, it just took off. I did every song from the Faces of Rap Mothers.
That's great.
I remade and rewrote all the songs. I did the Cardi B, Bodak Yellow remix. I even just remade Snoop and Dr. Dre song.
Which song is that?
Let me think of which one it is. Jesus Christ.
But matter of fact, you have a song, you can think on that later. You had a song that you did with Snoop currently, I believe. So that's kind of cool too,
Yeah, we did one. You're gonna actually be the one to break that song. We're gonna let you break that song.
That's right, darling.
And you're gonna let you break the song with me and Young Bleed. Cause I got some stuff in the book that I'm about to let out. And
yeah, I'll probably end up having you coming back sooner than later this month, okay, Mike? You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we do this. So let's move on, because I got to move on a little bit, because I need to air some of this music that I want people to hear that you're a part of. Now, basically, you have been doing so much. And the fact that you're out here in the community helping the young youth, you and Candy and the ladies, the queens, y'all the rap mothers, and and some of you are doing your own individual things, and you're working together. And so, tell me, what's your goal this year for the music that you've done, or just your overall career?
But my overall thing is like really pushing the brand along with me, the Faces of Rap Mother's brand, Faces of Rap Mother's label, because once Candy made me the CEO, I started the entertainment side, the label side. Because we're trying to get some different music pushing through the young people. We're trying to switch it up.
That's what's up. I forgot. You guys just got picked up by, I believe, the Woman's Channel or something.
Oh yeah, so it's Candy Struthers DeVore. She is the founder and owner.
That's right. All right, sis. That's the girl.
I'm Madamm Meek, the CEO, and Candy's daughter, Honey DeVore, Trasman, she is the chairwoman.
Trasman, that's Ralph's people?
Yeah, that's Ralph's little cousin.
Okay.
Honey's daughter is Ralph's first cousin, so...
that's right.
And she's also Miss USA.
Wow.
She also was in a group called X. It's now called Dollhouse. They was #1 across seas with a song they did with Troop. And she also just was she's on a big movie on Netflix with Regina King. And Honey is also just did a series with Tiffany Haddish. And she just did a BET series as well. So she's really busy.
Yeah, Honey sounds like she's doing. I remember her Candy had her son, I believe King.
Oh, King the rapper. He's Hood Trophy King now.
Yeah, King.
He's
I remember
manager.
he was putting in a lot of work, boy. The young man.
He's doing a lot. He's a manager of Soulja Boy right now.
Well, go on, King, with your bad self, man. I ain't mad at
He's
you.
doing big things.
That's what I like to hear. I love progression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I want to do, without any further ado, I want to drop this one joint called Crush. But before I play this, tell me a little bit how this came about and who's all involved in this.
Oh, man, let me tell you about this Crush.
Okay.
Real quick about this Crush. So this is the thing. I had two guys from Michigan. One was from Ohio, and the other one was from Saginaw, Michigan.
Okay.
He got in touch with me and paid me to do a verse for him, right, on the song. So I went to the studio, I did the verse, and the guy who the producer was, he just was like, I wrote this song years and years ago, and he was like, I never met nobody that I think could sing. I didn't even sing, so I'm like, what would make him think I could sing? He was like, well, son told me you should have this song. And he was like, just was pressing me to do this song. And so I was like, I really ain't sang in years. Since I the rap took over, I really hadn't sang in years. And he was like, you can do this. And that's how it became. His name is Slim.
Okay.
He's out of Canton, Ohio. And the beat is from a guy named DJ E Love.
Okay.
He's out of Lansing, Michigan.
All right.
Yeah.
That's that Midwest love, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's good, man. I just wanted to know how that came around, and people didn't know you could sing because they knew.
No, they didn't know that.
Well, guess what? They get ready to know right now. How about that? All right, baby. Hold on. I'll be right back with you. We get ready to crush it.
No.
I like it, baby. I like it, baby. Love is a crush. No more than a crush. It's just a crush. It's just a crush. It's just a. Hey, you be staring at me, and I'm wondering what that be, and whatever that be. I like it, baby. I see you when I'm thinking. I lust you when I'm drinking. Your name I be speaking. I shout it, baby. I try to say my own name, but I'm feeling that thing when you in my range. On your Snapchat, you look so flame all through the day. You on my brain, man. Your timing is so spontaneous. What do I say? The games we played at the end of the day. much. Everything is so rushed. Your lifestyle is so crushed. I like it, baby. Gotta look my best and make the first impress. Anything else less, I doubt it, baby. This little crush won't come to pass. And when we meet, will this crush last? Or it's just a flash or something I feel when you walk past? Hey, and when I think about the aftermath, it don't add up. I blush and laugh, cause at the end of the day, it's just a crush, 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 crush. I like it, baby. Crush, 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 crush. I like it, baby. Crush, 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 crush. I like it, baby. Crush, 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 crush.
Yeah, we'll be right back with you, one of my sponsors, and stay tuned, because we gonna keep this thing dropping and hopping. I got my very special guest on the line, Miss Madamm Meek, and we're gonna come back and chop it up a little bit more. Are you still there, Madamm? Let me see if are you still on the line? Okay. Okay, she's gotta be still there. But anyway, let's keep this thing hopping like it's supposed to. I might have dropped the call. Let me call her back. My girl. Okay, you back around here? Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure we like that crush thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's you singing?
Yes, sir. It's just a crush, 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 and I like it, baby.
Wow.
I like it, baby.
So people know you more as a rapper, right?
Yeah, that's crazy because I'm gonna tell you a quick story nobody knows.
What's that?
From birth, I've been singing and playing ball all the way through. I always wanted to be a singer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to Detroit, I used to be in the studio, singing, doing hooks and all this other type of stuff. And then my best friend, he's like 10 years older than me. He heard me in there like writing hooks. I was writing hooks for guys. Like they would be coming to me for the raps. They knew I could rap. So they was really using me to write raps and hooks for them instead of getting me to rap. So my best friend peeped that. He was like, no, you ain't, nobody ain't getting no more raps from her. You getting in there. You get in there. Like, you ain't giving him no more raps. And so it was kind of like, I went in there, I was a freestyler. That's how it really was. Cause I was unconsciously not knowing that I was rapping because I wanted to sing so bad. I wasn't paying attention to the rap gift. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even tune in. The guy was like, okay, I got this for you right here. I gave you this gift. So my best friend, his name is Dink. He came to my house one day with like $10,000. Was like, let's do it. He shot and went over there and set this house up. It's the studio house. He went and bought everything I needed. And in 2 months, I put an EP out on me and gave me a release party.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and they named me Madamm Meek, because they was calling me that in the streets. My street name was Meek Dog, and they was like, you not the Madamm Meek, because I hang with nothing but guys. So they named me Madamm Meek.
Madamm Meek, huh? Okay. All right, so how did you get to the Madamm Meek? Is through these particular people I see. That's great. And what part of Detroit are you out of?
I'm East Side, baby.
Oh, you East Side, okay.
Van Dyke and Harper.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So basically, how does it feel moving in and out of Detroit? I know you were down there in Louisiana for a minute, and the thing is that people may not know that you are actually from Gary because you're moving around a lot here.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Gary till I was 12 and a half. child, you know, I modeled and was, you know, sneaking in and out, going to all out of state, going to my grandma told her once I got grown.
Wait a minute, were you sneaking out? What you talking about, sneaking out what?
I mean,
out the state?
Yeah, going to studios. Like, I would be going to New York. I went up to the studio. That's how I met all these people. You know, just going for it. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like they was holding me back in the day. You know what I mean? Like,
What you mean they was holding you back? What you saying?
cause I can now rap them fools.
Oh, wait a minute now. So you had to get out the crab in the bucket.
I had to get out the loop. That's right. That's right.
Well, baby girl, I'm not mad at that, you know, and I am very impressed with the fact that you can sing and rap, you know what I'm saying? And what I like to do is talk a little bit more before I go into my break on my people, my commercial here, is tell me, now that you're with the mothers, what is y'all overall goal with the Rap Mothers?
To be the largest female independent entertainment company in the world.
So basically, working with
And not just music. We do entertainment all around. Like, we just don't do music. Candy is a booking agent. That's how her daughter gets so many.
Yeah, so basically, what you're doing, you're diverse.
Right.
You're diverse, and I noticed there's a lot of different projects that you guys were involved in, live entertainment. So, what do you guys do per se with the kids? That's what I'm really trying to get into.
What we do with the children, how we try to change the trajectory of the music they put out. We trying to take the music back. Not per se back, but just try to give it some substance. So we trying to steer the kids' minds to rap about something that means something instead of the same thing that drag everybody down a rabbit hole. So I'm just, you know, we try to put a little more sophistication in the girls, you know, and in the boys a little more manly situation. You know what I mean?
So you guys are basically grooming them to be
men and women.
Men and women, okay. And what do you feel the problem is with the new age or whatever you call it, rap today?
No guidance. It's no criticism. It's like, okay, everybody got yes men and yes women. Nobody is telling them, all right, you skirt too high, you should keep butt hanging out. It's just a thing now, you know what I mean? And I don't think that should be a thing.
Yeah, because really what's going on is that a lot of these people are being groomed in the wrong ways, and that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? And I know you being, are you a parent?
Yes, I'm a parent of 8 and 14 grands. I'm the oldest of 10.
Wait a minute, you have 8 children?
I have 8 children, and that's why I'm trying to show them. Out of all these years I've been doing this, I never got naked.
Okay. Well, that's the thing, you know, because a lot of these artists today are taking it all off for what reason?
And I'm still not gonna. I would never do it. I still got a body of a 20-something-year-old, and I still wouldn't take it off. You see what I mean? It's just like, okay, so you gotta have a balance here. And then the thing is, I want to put God into these children's lives. Some of them, they never even heard of God.
Well,
some of these children don't even know how to pray.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? There's a very voided spiritual thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So when they come over here, if they allow us to, it's a thing. You know, it start with God, and that's what they have to know. You know, He's the head of everything, and that's where everybody lost it at.
And I think we were talking earlier, and it started with the church. It started with the church, and you know, having talent is a gift, and that particular gift comes from the Most High.
From the Most High.
So
that's right.
So we always gotta pay homage to the Most High and these children. But what I need to do is spin this other song of you, because I want people to hear that. And that's, I believe, a song that you did with the group. Let's talk about that right quick.
Which song was that? I sent you so many.
Yeah, well, yeah, you did send me quite a bit. Hate by all. Hated by all.
This is a song I did when I first started putting music out because I was being hated.
Wait a minute. When you say hate, what was you being hated for?
For my skills.
Well, they didn't like you because you could sing or you could rap. I mean,
because I was multi-talented. You know
really?
what I mean? And I had a look too, you know, so it's a thing. Then some, you know, guys just didn't like the fact that I could out-rap them. So.
Oh, so it was a competitive
I mean, I had
thing
incidents
with
where
the
I had incidents where they was trying to fight me.
Fight you? Oh,
I told you I started with battle rap and making money. I was battling Real Shay. Anybody know Real Shay out of Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest DJ there. I used to have battle rap sessions and we used to make money. You know, it was a money thing. And if he had some groups up there and they were to battle, he'd call me because he know I'm gonna come up there and we're gonna make the money. So they was sad betting on me in there, you know, and all that type of thing. And the guys would get mad the ones they didn't know I was about with 20 and 30 dudes, so they like try to start something with me, and then they see these 30 guys stand up, they like, I don't think so. Yeah, so I used to have problems like that. Even in the studios, I would be in the studios doing music with guys, and one would get mad if a guy said, well, we're gonna keep Meek on the song, and we'll put you on the next one, then it'll be a problem. You know, they got a problem with me now.
Okay, so they basically got a problem with you because of the fact that you could out-rap them?
Yeah.
Okay, well look here, we getting ready to spin you so that way they can hate you some more. How about that? More hate, more money. All right, we're going to...
More money, all right?
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have haters, baby, because they're your congratulators. Check it out.
I'm in the studio about to put that on wax right now.
Hated by all. 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 Confronted by none. That's why I stay on sex and battle for funds. And if you lyrically speaking, come on and bring me some. Why y'all assume I'll be talking about guns? Hated by all. Confronted by none. That's why I stay on sex and battle for funds. And if you lyrically speaking, come on and bring me some. Why y'all assume I'll be talking about guns? I told you on the first track about them pointing thumbs. At any stretch of paranoia, you can be left numb. Well, you think I'm from the slum, nigga? It's a large village. Why you think we live in Italy? Why you think you keep this shit the realest? You ain't got no choice but the villas. The brothers and sisters from SSD. We been getting skriller with a mouthpiece like me. We gon' keep counting fingers. Now they put me on the list. So welcome to Pocket Jigger. Damn, it's a female that's on the agenda. Never have to reload on you rap pretenders. Now your record label's talking about they have to suspend you. Cause apparently they heard that the matter of entered the game. Hated by all. Hated. Hated by all. Hated by all. Hated by all. Confronted by none. That's why I stay on set. Hated by all. Hated. Hated by all. Hated by all. Hated by all. Confronted by none. That's why I stay on set. Whenever let no weapon form against me prosper. Thanks for always keeping me ahead of the roster. Today was a good day. Didn't have to use my chopper. I guess they just not to have me bother. See, I got to keep my head above the waters. Cause without you, there's still 99 and I have problems. You know how we doing the D's. They blowing on them strawberry cheese. Word that nigga Big E. My Detroit players always keep it duggy. We stepping out in gators in the motor city. Just give us R-E-S-P-E-C-T. When you talking about the SSB, now nigga you heard. I'ma have you niggas running, trying to make 100 because there was one rule of school that 99 and a half it just won't do. It had to be rock cut and 100 proof. Cause if you snooze, you lose. Step into the Joe Louis and get badly bruised. What you think that's supposed to mean? Because more time to move. Don't continue to be the kings and queens of rap already have a movie. Stay on cloud 9
Gary Johnson's Media LLC. Gary Johnson is the Chief Executive Creative Editor of Gary Johnson's Media. Gary Johnson's background extends in government and intelligent community. Gary Johnson is